Right now, we are at an historic turning point for Bitcoin, and will history once again repeats itself? So we will be discussing exactly this on today's update video. We will be talking about the 4-year cycle of Bitcoin, and more importantly, we will be talking about the imminent short term where Bitcoin is breaking down at the moment. I will be talking about the most important support lines and much more important things that we need to discuss right now. So don't forget to once again slap up that like button on today's update video. Can we once again smash it back above 300 likes? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content and let me start looking at the imminent short term for Bitcoin. Once looking at the 1 hour time frame, we have been moving towards the downside yet again here, but like you can clearly see here, we have been still trading in this range for an approximately 12 days, and we've been consolidating between $500 in the past 11 to 12 days right now for Bitcoin, and that is definitely a very long consolidation phase. And usually the longer these consolidation phases will last, the bigger the volatile swing will be for Bitcoin. Right now it is Thursday, tomorrow it's Friday, and tomorrow it's the last Friday of the year, what means that tomorrow is really the last day we can move for Bitcoin. Otherwise, we will most certainly close around this price for Bitcoin. I do not expect there's going to be a lot of volatility in towards this Saturday and Sunday because, yeah, people are taking a day off due to New Year, and I just don't really expect there's going to be that much volatility on the markets. So really, if we close the Friday candle, I really think that Bitcoin is also going to be around that price once we cross in towards the new year. So then if we do start to look at the 4-hourly time frame for Bitcoin, we can see that we move down, of course, and right now we are retesting this very important upward sloping 4-hour support line. You can clearly see we touched it in the past, we touched it right here, and we yet again touched it. And the moment we touched it, we actually bounced from it quite well here, what is of course nice to see now. But what is important also to know at the exact moment right now here is that once we're looking at Bitcoin here, we want to also see actually the break above this important level of 16.9k. 16.9k is this horizontal level right here. You can clearly see this horizontal level right here is providing the main resistance in this whole trend right now here. So as soon as we do break above this level, that is going to be the point where I could be expecting this going to be some more bullish price action. And you can clearly see the moment we traded above it, that is where we saw that exponential moves towards the upside. And basically every single time we traded against it, just like here as well, we basically got rejected many times before. And just like we have been getting rejected yet again. So $17,000 is extremely important for Bitcoin to keep our eyes wide open on. Of course, talking about the ascending triangle, I've been talking about this yesterday. I've talked about the breakdown we were having, and I was saying that I was not trading it. But actually, in hindsight, I should have traded this pattern, but we moved on approximately 2.6% towards the downside after we had that official breakdown. So that is definitely a beautiful price movement towards the downside. Right now, we officially have reached our price target, what means that yeah, the market doesn't necessarily have to be moving more down here because the price target of an ascending triangle is the lower side of the ascending triangle. Like you can see, we exactly touched it, and after that we move towards the upside. So it's also nice to see here. Looking then at the daily time frame for Bitcoin, I mean, is this being very boring? Yes, it has been. It's been in approximately 50 days of sideways consolidation, and to be very exact here, we've been ranging between an approximately $3,000, well before in the previous boring sideways price action for Bitcoin, we were ranging between $7,000 to $8,000. So that's a big difference for Bitcoin. Right now, this is most certainly the most boring stage of the whole bear market we've been trading in. And do remember, the Bitcoin bottoms always tend to form at the most boring stages in the market, because once no one gives an F anymore, once no one cares about the price action anymore, that is the point where Bitcoin will bottom. Also looking at the Bollinger Bands, because we have been going sideways for such a long time here, we can see the Bollinger Bands is squeezing up here. It is tightening up, and that will of course result in more volatility once we do break outside of the Bollinger Bands. Also on the 12-hour time frame, you can clearly see it. This is extremely narrow, what means that volatility, in my opinion, what is likely to read of the Bollinger Bands is going to be hitting anytime soon here. And of course, if we're going to be looking at the legendary trend line, we can see that we're currently bouncing still from it. This is the fourth touch we're having. Will it hold on? I mean, currently we are looking at the trend line somewhere around 16.4k, 16.3k as main support. We're still trading above it. And of course, if we do break below it, it's going to be extremely bad for the markets. But of course, I will keep you guys up to date whether we do break below it or if we do stay above it. Of course, we are currently creating a multi-year consolidation phase of a falling wedge. A falling wedge is a typical bullish bias reversal pattern for Bitcoin, and we still have to wait whether it's going to be breaking bullish or bearish. And of course, yet again, subscribe to the channel if you want to be staying up to date on all these patterns. And of course, yesterday we discussed this chart right here, the OPS that currently is suggesting that we are right now in an end stage of the bear market, and also suggesting it's a good buying opportunity. However, right now I quickly want to be talking about the 4-year cycle for Bitcoin, because yes, if you don't know already, every single 4 years on Bitcoin, there's an halving that occurs, what means that the production of Bitcoin is going to get cut in half. And funny enough, we can also currently see that the Bitcoin cycles in terms of bull and bear market also last somewhere around 4 years. So we can see in the first bear market of 2013, we saw an approximately 1 year of downward trend here, followed with a 3-year bullish movement towards the upside. Then we had in 2018, 2019, a 1-year bear market, exactly 1 year. Then we had a 3-year swing towards the upside. And right now, we have seen a 1 year, and to be exact, a little bit longer, but it's an approximately 1 year to be exact. It's in 378 days, so it's a little bit longer than a year, but approximately a year of bearish markets. And right now, is this going to get followed with another 3 years of a bull / accumulation market? I mean, that is what we have to wait for. And of course, that question we can only answer in the future, but there are many things pointing towards one direction. Of course, we currently are in the middle of a worldwide recession, and Bitcoin has never been through this. So many of these indicators could be lacking. We could potentially go lower. However, we are right now at the stage where Bitcoin historically bottoms from the legendary support line, from the multi-year consolidation phase that is a bullish pattern, from the OPS that currently is flagging and signaling that we are trading at very interesting levels. And on top of that, if I open up the RSI, we're currently at multi-year low levels on the RSI, what is also indicating a buying opportunity. So that is why I am currently accumulating Bitcoin. I am not saying that Bitcoin can't go lower, because I'm currently also only in with my trade with a 1.6x leverage. I am prepared to go lower. I am ready to go to $11,000 or $12,000, because then I will add even more margin towards my trade, what will of course result that it will make more money in the next bull run. So I am currently trying to catch the exact bottom trade here on the Bitcoin price action, and that is why I'm looking towards all these indicators. There are many things pointing towards one direction. Only the one thing that is not clear is where the worldwide economic environment is currently standing. And that is why potentially this 1 year bear market could get extended. I'm very much aware about that. However, we are currently at the historical signals, what is really making me feel that it at least should accumulate and start DCAing in towards the market. And that is also exactly what I am doing. And who is saying that Bitcoin has to follow the stock market in the coming years? No one is saying it. It could go also completely the other way around. So if you are interested in trading, don't forget to check out the links in the description right now here, because if you sign up over there, you can get an additional deposit bonus by already trading Bitcoin and signing up your account. But you can also claim additional deposit bonuses after making your initial deposit on the exchange. So make sure to check it out if you are interested in trading Bitcoin. BitGet is the exchange what you could use in the US without VPN, without KYC. So check it out right now here. But anyways, this was it for me on today's update video. It was once again a short video, but yeah, in the end of the day, guys, there's not a lot of things happening, and I really want to be making better content, only there is just nothing happening, and I'm trying to do as much research as I possibly can to make the best content, but currently there's just not a lot of things changing up right now here. So thank you so much for watching towards an amazing new video here on the channel. I hope to see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.